I see. There's like
you
an
see? I see. Check
oh,
one,
it's so
two.
bright. I'm like, ah.
Right, is it? Oh wow, it actually is bright. Let's just fix that.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Wait, I need to fix it a bit more. I am my own lighting person.
Are we live right now?
We are live right
Oh my
now.
gosh.
How you doing?
Hi. This is cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
That's
exhausted
good.
just from a big night, but
Yeah.
you know,
DJing.
like I was just saying before, playing at Brisbane Hotel last night. It was busy and had a few drinks. It was fun, but I had a few drinks, so just struggling, getting by. But yeah, let's dive into your world though. So
Yeah.
you're a musician, a multi-instrumentalist,
Yeah.
and a producer, an artist, and all sorts.
Yeah. I started out in classical violin and
Classical violin.
always had a very musical household growing up.
Mhm.
And then I started piano and singing lessons in year 3
And you were from the East Coast as well, right?
from Brisbane.
So you're actually from Brisbane. What? So what? How did you get here? Like.
On a plane.
Oh, no, yeah. Well,
Sorry.
sorry, it's my alcohol. It's
couldn't
my
resist
hungover
that.
self.
So I was in high school and I was singing in the Young Griffith Conservatorium of Music tertiary preparation course. I had an awesome singing teacher, Stephanie Taylor, through that program, and she recommended that I apply for Whopper. I was like, as in a Hungry Jack's cheeseburger burger, or like a
And where was this? The Griffith
Griffith Conservatorium of Music.
Conservatorium. Whoa. So you were here?
Yeah, so I was in year 12 and doing like some lessons and programs through Griffith. I did their SHEP courses as well with violin for classical music, which
Hell
was really
yeah.
great. And
That's
I
epic.
loved being involved with Griffith, like as a high school student. Was so much fun. And a lot of our music teachers came through this institution as well, so they really know their stuff.
That's so cool though, because look at this. This is like, yeah, if you want to get into the arts and into music, this looks beautiful, right?
Yeah, so I nearly went here. I nearly studied at the Con, we call it, in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And I ended up flying over to Perth and
Getting into
WA.
Whopper.
And the reason why I chose Whopper over the Con, just for me, and everyone has their own preferences and things, I really felt like the practicality of the course was really great with Whopper. Like the visiting artist programs are awesome. We get a lot more performance opportunities, I think. Really great understanding of music business and networking and building up connections, and you have work. If you've applied yourself as a student, you're employed when you graduate. Like the
And
outcomes
that's
are great.
so important.
Yeah.
So important, because
I
as a
agree.
creative, it's like you need to be able to actually like have an avenue to go into your field, right?
Yeah.
Because I find it time and time again, and so I hear so many stories about it, but it's just like people will literally like, they'll go and get like a law degree or something like that, then don't be a lawyer. Or they don't know how to get into that field, or it's like the jobs are too scarce or far apart or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's like with something like this, if they actually, so it's guaranteed employment almost, or?
Well, I mean, it's up to you, and
Yeah.
it depends on the people you've met and the networks you've built, and everyone's music is different as well. So it entirely depends on so many different things.
Yeah.
But
that's it. It's
not
like,
everyone's going to have the same course in anything, in any career. You know, you make it your own. But WAP has been so cool.
yeah, it's been cool, yeah.
It's been the best last 4 years of my life, and
Oh, so you've been there for 4 years now, so you've
Yeah.
almost completed a degree then. You've almost,
I finished at the end of this year.
wow. Are you excited to go, like, it'd be a bit scary, right? Like, going into, like,
It's going to be weird not rocking up to campus every day, because I do. Even when I don't have classes, I'm just sitting on
there
my
hanging
laptop
out.
and working on things. And yeah, it's been amazing to have this much funding and investment with what we're studying and what we're passionate about. So, you know, Andrew Forrest and the Meanjin Foundation donated about $50 million for our facilities and things at the new campus.
Yeah,
And
really.
yeah,
If
it's
you just
insane.
casually, it's like, have some money at university. Let's spruce it up.
Here's $50 million.
So are you at the new campus then?
Yeah, so I studied at Mount Lawley for 3 years
Yeah.
and now studying at Yagan Square. So it's been a massive change, but a very welcomed one too. It's really opened up some cool collaboration opportunities.
I just can't believe the front. Like, it's so... Like,
It's very futuristic. That's not quite
what it actually is.
no,
yeah.
that was I
was
think one of the initial like
Yeah, it's like that.
yeah, that's what it actually
Yeah,
that's a real picture of it.
I know. When everyone saw that, I just thought, whoa, we're going to have a curved LED screen?
I
That's
was like-
incredible. Like,
It's kind of giving Spaceship that first
yeah,
mock up, isn't it?
but budget cuts, right?
Giant UFO.
Or something.
UFO and Yagan.
Yeah.
Speaking of Yagan in the city, did you see that there's this cactus worshipping
Oh, yeah.
event?
Yep, so that guy, I actually really want to go get that guy on the podcast.
You really got to get that guy on the
Yeah,
podcast.
because he's a hip hop dude, and he interviews people at hip hop gigs.
No way.
Yeah, I can't remember. Let's actually pull him up.
What was his name?
I will have to find him. So, cactus worshiping.
Cactus worship. It was something like a flipboard or something, skateboard.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, something skateboard. Yeah.
It's not Transperth Guna.
No. Kickflip skateboard.
Kickflip skateboard.
This
there you
guy.
go.
Yes, this
He's
guy's
funny.
he's a very popular dude. Yeah.
Well, I can't say that I'm going to the event, but if I happen to be in the square
Yeah.
on that day, I will be in that square
Yep.
and may partake briefly. if I'm free.
If you're free,
And it's not
go
too hot.
down and
I feel like this is a really great initiative to build some really to build a really cool community in Perth. And I think there's some people who are taking this the wrong way and viewing this as a religious event rather than like people are bored, let's get them out of their homes. And
if anything, I would say this guy is very smart, and the reason why he's very smart is because this is like such a weird,
such a memeable
thing that we have here.
Yeah.
He's drawing attention to it, to which I think the city of Perth will see him doing all this stuff and be like, worship the cactus. And I think he got featured on the news because they're all going to go and worship the cactus.
His socials have exploded since this campaign.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude. I really want to get him on the podcast just to see what he actually gets up to and how he does, because like I want to see how he interviews people and does all sorts of stuff. It's really cool.
Come on, kickflip, skateboard.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, dude, you got to come on.
Do some podcasts.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the music though. And so with ECU, so you're going to the new building. So whereabouts is your class then in this massive thing? Like
well, when you're in uni, you don't just have one classroom. Especially as a performing arts student, you don't have one space.
Yeah, it'd be everywhere.
So you use the whole campus. You know, there are classrooms on the south side, so to the left of that picture.
I see.
That we have classes and things in there, like little lecture rooms. They're not really lecture rooms or theatres. They're big classrooms they've got these microphones in the ceiling that will pick up on someone speaking in the room and amplify what they're saying, which is so. And there's like these cameras. So
like for teachers, so they don't even have to wear like a mic. It just like amplifies like.
They have that as an option. They have handheld and attachable microphones, but it's so strange. It feels very futuristic.
Yeah, that's epic. Yeah.
And then yes, on the right side of that, you've got your rooftop terrace. I think a lot of the music students are still trying to find where we're going to congregate, but I think there's like the level 3 area, which has microwaves in that outdoor area where a lot of people are congregating, but the performance spaces are just phenomenal. I've never just seen so much money in my life. It's incredible. The recording studios are beautiful. I would really like to do a live music video like performance later this year with my original music and some, accompaniment band, etc.
Let's dive actually into your music then. So where can we find your music? It's on Spotify.
So I'm on all streaming platforms. And Bandcamp. Also, I feel
would it be better to find everything on Bandcamp?
Bandcamp is good because you can pay me money.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You gotta
give me my money, money, please.
Yeah.
Lucinda Poy.
And then I.
No, it's not Lucindia.
No, sorry. My bad. P-O-Y.
Nice. I'm gonna change my name now. Like I'm doing to it, Lucinda.
How do you use Bandcamp? I've never actually really.
Did you press enter?
I think so.
Cinder. P-O-Y.
There we go. Found you.
Just had a bit of a whoopsie.
Yeah.
And then there's like my artist page.
Oh.
So, I'm.
Do you have merch as well? Oh.
I do.
Hell yeah! You got a shirt, $40 shirt.
Oh, that's not correctly priced. I might fix that.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to pay $40 for a t-shirt, please do. I also have tote bags. So I only started merchandise last year just as a way of not spooking myself with relying on tickets so much and diversifying how I'm connecting with fans and, like I can chat with my audience after a show and sell some t-shirts at the table before I wander out and
It's the way to do it. Some people love doing that because then it's actually supporting local artists, and at the same time, it's like they've seen you play music, and they're like, "Wow, all right."
Also, I feel like repping the merchandise and clothing, whatever, of a local artist has so much more aura to it than just wearing like a Taylor Swift t-shirt or merchandise, because that money is going to people who need it so much more.
Yep.
Not to say that Taylor Swift doesn't need money, but she is in a very stable financial position as opposed to some of your local musicians.
All right, we're going to dive into this. Have you seen someone mapped what was it? Taylor Swift's.
I like Taylor Swift, by the way.
Oh, do you now? Oh, do you now?
I do. I don't. I would never ever say a bad thing about Taylor Swift.
What about her
But
fuel
I
consumption
love
from Jet?
I love her song "Cowboy Like Me."
Okay.
I like her song with Bon Iver, and not the fuel consumption.
Yeah. Apparently, it's like the other year she actually like. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Tay Tay.
Yeah, old Tay Tay. Look at all those carbon emissions right here. Look, there we go. Now the audience can see it.
It's gonna take a boat.
That's it.
Gotta take
Just
a boat,
drive
man.
everywhere. Come on.
Look, a part of me can see why she does take a private jet, because when you're that famous,
Yeah, everyone will stop
when
and go, oh my God,
every
it's
single
Taylor Swift.
plane, whenever every single person on any plane that you board knows you, yeah, I can understand why you want a break occasionally. Maybe not every flight.
Yeah. Did you ever see?
But I'm not in her position, so I don't know.
Just how funny is though. Did you ever see what happened with Ed Sheeran with India? And he played out the front. He did a little bit of busking to see if anyone would notice, and then he ended up getting arrested by the police.
No. When was this?
That was a while ago.
I've always been a bit scared of busking.
Yeah. Really?
I don't think. Have I ever busked before?
I feel like it's a.
I don't think I've even busked before.
Yeah, this is a real thing. This is so funny. This Ed Sheeran gig gets shut down by
Does this
Indian
footage
police.
play on the podcast?
Yeah, we're
On
watching this.
Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to unmute it though.
Oh. Oh dear. It looks like people have gathered. They've registered that it's him. Oh yeah, people.
Yeah, people are like, oh my
They
God.
knew it was him.
Yeah, he's just playing in the streets of India. I hope we don't get copyright for that. But at the same time, it's the TV sound is coming through. But the cops literally rock up and just like, hey, buddy.
Well, we're reviewing the footage, so.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's what sucks. It still doesn't even work like that. Like with YouTube, they just copyright. If you live stream onto YouTube and they pick it up as a copyrighted song, we just get striked.
Oh man.
And you get 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
And I've already had my first strike. Yeah, I know.
Alex, be careful.
I know, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
I think busking is such a great way to start out as an artist, and a part of me
You can travel with it as well.
wished I'd already done some busking. I just
Well, that's what we were talking
sort
about
of-
before. Like,
it's a bit hard to manage for me because I'm currently, without a car. I'm living away from home, and I don't know. I've got some really cool gigs going at the moment, but I think that's a really great idea.
Yeah.
I will for sure consider doing that.
well, I reckon you can make a little. I think you can make a bit of money, but it's so. I don't know, because it's like, you go to Freo and you go to the streets of Freo on a Sunday and you go to the markets and then like you busk in the markets. I reckon you make a bit of money, and it'd be good. It'd be fun. Give it a go,
Yeah.
definitely, because you have the CDs or USBs. Like, go buy some like small thumb drives or whatever, and people can buy your music as well.
Yeah.
We need. Let's actually dive into your music though, because I pulled it up and we didn't actually get that far.
Attempt number 3 of
Attempt number 3. All right, here we go.
diving into my music.
So this is Just Fine. So can you tell me about the song before we play?
Oh, so this is my debut single when I was
Okay.
in my second year at Whopper, but I'd written this. No, I wrote this my first year of Whopper. Finished
Yeah.
writing it in my first year. I started writing this when I was in year 12.
Yeah.
And I was really hooked on like indie rock, surfer, like sort of music, and Spacey Jane are still huge influences for me. And I wrote that song after I had a few like friendship fallouts over the course of my high school journey. And okay, I'm gonna branch off, but it's still relevant to my music.
Yeah.
My producer Baden Rouse is mates with Spacey, Ashton, and the guys in the band.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And
yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
I'm kind of shocked that I went from listening to their music in high school to now like working and collaborating with people who are part of what they do. And that's still like a huge pinch me moment, and I'm so stoked that I'm over here in Perth and WA because the music scene here is so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, just fine. I brought on board my ensemble members in my Whopper class to play on the track. We recorded at Loop Studios with our amazing producer Aaron.
Loop Studios?
Yeah, Loop Studios Perth. I think Lee Buttle owns Loop. I'm not one. No, I don't know. Lee was a part of that, but yeah, it's really cool space, and we had classes there. So I was using class time to record and arrange this song, with help from lecturers and tutors to just, you know, give me some advice on, oh, maybe you could cut out the pre-chorus, the second pre-chorus, so it jumps into the chorus more smoothly, or things like that. So I've really enjoyed having some ears on my music.
That's so cool though, because you go to this studio and you're just hanging out in a spot where where Birds Tokyo played.
And well, Angie Coleman as well has used Loop, and I mean, so many amazing Perth artists have gone through Loop.
Yeah.
It's really great. I really love as a student in my first year at Whopper, being able to use a facility like that is pretty awesome. To record your music, and you really feel like you're getting your money's worth.
100%. So let's play this song.
Whoa!
Where did I put it?
I was not prepared for this to be played. Oh dear, I'm gonna just like.
Wow. Well,
I don't know. I don't hate it. It's just.
You don't hate it.
It's, you know, your first song, and you look back on it and you're like.
This is yours? Oh wow. This is amazing.
Capitalizing the words just fine. I'm like, that's so close. Ugh.
This is amazing.
It's a fun song to play live.
Yeah.
2 chords, just shredding it and chugging, and it's a hard song to sing too.
It's hard to what?
Hard song to sing.
To sing.
It's a big high note on the B that I hold for like 8 counts at the end or so.
Yeah,
less than that.
Wow though. That's so nice. This is actually such a good song. You made it 2 years ago. So you played this out and about to an audience and all sorts before, and did people go off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I've got footage from my headliner, my single launch for this song at Indian Ocean Hotel.
Really?
And there were 118 people in the crowd for my first headliner.
Wow,
they were all
really?
like, clapping, and I had my classmates singing along, and it was such a fun experience.
Yeah.
A blast.
Do you have any footage on Instagram or anything? Or?
Yeah, I've got it somewhere. It's it's not on my Instagram. I think it's somewhere on my TikTok.
No, I did. Oh, TikTok or something. Yeah, that's all good then.
Yeah.
But so that's incredible.
Show you another
though.
time.
Yeah, another time. Yeah. That's so cool though.
I like the vocals at the end, the layering of the woo, the wows. It's kind of very Olivia Rodrigo, but my producer, yeah. Oh gosh.
Wow.
My producer Charlie Heinrich.
Yeah.
I forgot how to pronounce his last name. I never really said his last name out loud.
Yeah, it gets like that. You always know the first name and not the last name.
Oh gosh. But Charlie did such a great song producing, a great job producing my song. And yeah, I think for my debut single, I'm pretty happy with it as a
For a
contemporary.
debut single, that's incredible. That is
Yeah.
really cool. Like, really cool. So what else have you got? That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So that was 24, so you got Liar now.
I've released Liar in August last year. There's a song that isn't on my Bandcamp here.
Okay.
Because I tried to upload it and then there were some copyright issues that I had to fix with Gyro, and then I just I never fixed it actually.
Really?
So it's on my Spotify. It's called Selling Out. So that was the song after Just Fine.
Okay.
And so my first year away from home, I was working hospitality, as you do. I loved working hospo. I had a bit of a interesting job my first year away from home. I was working as a glassy, and I was cutting my hands on broken glass and cleaning toilets on a Saturday night, as you can imagine, was a really interesting experience. To
Yeah, I don't
manage
miss that stuff at all.
two of the women's bathrooms at the Beaufort, and there would be, you know, vomit and glass and intoxicated patrons.
Yeah.
And, you know, I would empty out the bins after work and I'd fling it into the bin, and I'd go outside to take a breather for a sec and just like looking up at the stars. And that's what this song is.
Just looking at the
about.
stars after.
Like, just thinking about what if I just worked hospo for the rest of my life and gave up on my dreams? What if I sold out on myself? I feel like I'm selling out by spending time in this area instead of what I'm passionate about to make ends meet.
Damn, that's deep. Let's give it a listen.
Oh!
That's epic. That's so cool. All right, here we go.
This is produced by Dylan Olivier as well.
I have to put it on. It's going to play. There we go.
Perth Central Station Core.
Nah, that's so cool. That's incredible. Have 4,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
something.
So I've got a bit of violin on this track that I played, so got to use my violin skills, which is great, and oh, it's so pretty.
I don't know, this song has given me just like watching the beach vibe. Like, you just sit there on the coast like this.
Yeah. I was actually going to the beach a lot when I was releasing this song and working on the PR campaign for it, like assembling all my materials and
Really?
checking over the versions of this song. I would just go to the beach with a friend. And we just listened to it in the car and at the pool, and oh, I wish I knew how to surf. That looks so cool.
Yeah, same.
I've already had a few concussions in my life though, so I feel
Really?
like I have to be really careful with my head. and
It's
victory.
this track is so nice though. It's like, it's mellow, it's chill, but it's just like, I see where your influences are though, with Spacey Jane and stuff, and it's like Aussie chill, mellow, like groovy, like just cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice though. Like,
So this song got shortlisted in the top 20 Wham pop songs
really?
last year, which I was not totally expecting. There were moments. I mean, there's moments with any song that you release that you're like, oh, I wish I could have done this differently, but I do feel like my vocals weren't what I had wanted, and I just pushed through. I was unwell, which kind of gave me a bit more of a vibe in some ways. Oh, hey, me.
There you go. Found ya.
That's my single launch from 2024.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. No, that's incredible. What were you saying just before though? Sorry?
Oh, just like, I was a bit unwell when we were making this song. I had written the song, but yeah, my voice had a bit more of a nasally quality to it. So those B flats that I'm hitting, just a little bit congested.
That's
It's not a problem, but yeah, fun fact, I was quite sick. Recording that song, so yeah. I think I'd like to do another version of that song where it's a live performance of it with a band. I think that would really be awesome. Especially with backing vocalists and layering those harmonies live. It's the most beautiful
I can see
moment. Yeah.
and like you can actually make it like a bit more of like lively rock almost. Like,
Well-
not rock, but like just like I mean kind of like more of like a Lana Del Rey or like
Yeah.
a Adele or
Well,
something. Like
I'm actually thinking of like really cutting back on that
Florence and the
electric
Machine.
guitar.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and you know, some live percussion, some shaker would be cool. Yeah, I'm putting together, this is another thing that I'm working on at the moment. So I'm putting together some performances with Harry Mitchell, Carl Flores and Ben Vanderwall, who are some of the best musicians in Western Australia, if not the world. They're so good at what they do.
That's awesome.
And they bring such a cool sound to the table of their performances. They've got so many tools to work with. And I'd really love to play a lot of the originals that I have written and continue to write. We're putting together a show and dates to be announced because we're just locking in some details and logistics at the moment, but they are so cool.
Yeah.
Some of the coolest musicians
What
I've
have
ever heard.
you got in? What would you want to do in a way? Like, what type of show? Like, what type of music?
Just what I do already, and
Yeah.
I've got a few different types of shows. So some of my WAPA mates and I were putting together a show coming up soon on the 18th of April. Put it in your calendars,
18th
everyone.
of April. Is
So
it on
the same
Facebook?
day as the Cactus Worship.
Yeah.
That evening,
Is it on Facebook?
yes,
All right, let's pull
it's
it up.
my gig at Kokomo's at Livid Skate.
Oh, wait, if I go,
Kokomo's Livid Skate.
is it on your profile?
Oh, it's not on my page. It's on my
Okay.
other
Yeah.
profile. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
On my Instagram.
aha.
Thank you. So pop at Livid. We've got the amazing Navisha and Niela Mondlane joining us on the lineup.
Hell yeah.
It's
okay.
not really pop music. I'm doing a lot of pop music, and amongst some other things, but Navisha, Niela are bringing really cool R&B, soul vibes to the table as well. And that is a picture from our fairy garden. I really shouldn't call it a show due to licensing issues in the city of Stirling.
What do you
It was a
mean?
backyard gathering
Okay.
where we did a performance.
Yeah.
That was a donation entry vibe. Anyway, we had a lot of friends rock up and listen to our music in our yard.
Donation entry.
Donations.
That's it. No proceedings.
And we had fairy
went
bread,
to the
and it was all
artists.
fairy themed.
Yeah.
It was all fairies, and it was so cool. We had, that's Okabella May and Carrie Ann, two incredible Perth, Western Australian songwriters. Bella Dyer as well.
Yeah. Wow. How many people
so
were here
talented.
for this?
we had about 50 people in our yard, which is pretty good turnout.
That's really nice.
We all made free bread in our kitchen, and we had some friends like helping us with keeping an eye on numbers and donations.
That's so cool though. It's like a little live backyard gig.
And that house where we did the performance is it's been a Whopper house for 21 years.
A Whopper house for 21 years.
So they've had parties and events there for 21 years.
That's so funny.
So
when you moved in, it's just like it's the continuous of the chain of just like.
I was a few months old when this fell into the hands of Whopper students. You know, sitting around for ages.
Yeah, wow.
But there's a famous actor who used to live there, Jai Courtney. He's the Boomerang guy in Suicide Squad.
Jai Courtney?
He was also like the evil trainer dude in the Divergent movies, if you've ever seen those.
No.
There you go. I've never seen Suicide Squad.
Oh, this dude.
Oh!
Yeah, there you go. There's a six-pack. Oh, he's in Terminator.
He's in
Divergent.
heaps of
Jack
movies.
Reacher. Wow, and he was a Whopper student.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. He's 40 years old now. Lives in Sydney.
Wow.
He was born in Sydney. Then he came to Whopper, and then he got to hang out with Tom Cruise for a movie.
Yeah. Jack Reacher. Awesome.
Yeah, that's hectic. But really, it's been there for 21 years.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's been around for a long, long time, but it is so much fun, and it's really become a really cool arts hub and community for a lot of students. So we have people walking throughout all the time, sometimes unannounced. Just, hey, come and hang, chat about ideas, and
it happens though. Like I had a similar thing when I was at uni as well. It's like it's not a halfway house because it's not drugs or anything, but it's just creatives.
Yeah,
Creatives coming backwards and forwards, hanging out with friends and catching up, and people coming over on Tuesday night. Okay, we're gonna have a bowl of wine and watch a movie. Okay, yeah, why not?
Yeah, we're hoping to put together like a site-specific work for this house to celebrate its 21 year anniversary. It's one of our roommates turning 21 in coinciding with that anniversary as well. So he's as old as Crack Shack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
House, birthday, and actual birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So the house has a bit of an interesting name.
Yeah.
I accidentally let slip there, but I've renamed it the Fairy Shack for our Fairy Garden show, just because we had some PG audiences sort of there. So we just had to keep things really nice and safe and family friendly.
Yeah.
So.
Were there any families that came down? Or
There were.
Yeah, that's really cute though.
But
nice.
my favorite part about that show was seeing my neighbors walking along the street with their kids or walking their dogs, and they'd stop and they'd just listen outside our yard.
Really?
They'd nod their head along, or their kids would be bopping their heads to the music. It was so lovely, and it really felt like we were building up a community around what we were doing.
That's so good though. That's what matters. So
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm so exhausted.
Late night.
Yeah, late night. I don't think I slept until 3:30 in the morning.
Oh
to be honest.
no.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's part of what we do.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
You know.
How do you find that with like at Whopper? Did you find it was majority just music, creating, being involved with the arts, and then a little bit of being more admin side and how to do the back end kind of side of things? Because it's being a business. When you're a musician, you're running your own business.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't realize that when they're getting into music or any sort of occupation that they're coordinating themselves, because you're so drawn by the love of it. But my experience with Whopper is that there's most of the emphasis is on giving you tools, especially in regards to your composition, arranging, and performance components and side of things.
Yeah.
We did do a business elective, which helped you look at what other musicians were doing to support themselves, grant applications, basic budgeting things.
But it's an elective though, so you don't have to do it then, right?
Oh, well, I said elective, but that was actually not true. It was a mandatory subject.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah.
But what I had already started to figure out. I had already learned almost everything that we had done in that subject, despite failing one of the assignments. But let's not talk about that. I went off from the template and anyway.
Yep.
Not going to go into that. My
Yeah,
grades.
that's fair.
So I had already done 2 headliners by that point of that assessment with the business module. And so I already learned how to do all the music side of things, like invoicing. Your accountants give you that knowledge as well on what to do and how to structure your finances.
Yep.
I think there's a lot that you learn along the way, especially as your work and your income changes. So when I first started out here, it was obviously hospitality and occasionally gigging. And then I transitioned into teaching. And now I'm trying to transition from teaching into just a little bit of private teaching and more gigs and writing and commissions collaboration, because I really want to orientate most of my day and my occupation around what I love. And
that's the way to do it, though. That's 100% the way to do it.
And it's not to say I don't enjoy teaching, because that is an incredibly fulfilling experience, but
Yeah.
definitely being more picky with your students, because you want people who are engaged and who want to learn from you and use. You don't want to feel like you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
You want to be investing and creating a future and a community around what you do.
Yeah, that's the thing about being a teacher. It's like if the students are interested and genuinely there for a reason, then they are a lot more into it. But
and it's more fun. You're more into it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be sitting there for an hour with a student who's picking their nose and who hasn't practiced.
Exactly.
Because why should you be invested in them if they aren't?
Yeah. I 100% agree. Where it's like, because like you're getting paid to be a teacher, but at the same time, it's like it has to be a give and take.
Yeah.
Give and give, and it's like, you know, like it is just like the students have to be into it, and it has to be fun, and it has to be enjoyable, and it, you know, education is so important.
Oh, it's so important.
You know, like the podcast guest I had on yesterday, Andy, he even said it's like he wished he paid more attention to tax and finance and accounting and stuff like that for him when he was younger, because he went off and tried to open his own business with his mum, open a cafe.
Oh, yeah.
So running your own cafe and then not having any business knowledge, you're kind of in the deep end. But there's so many different, like, a lot of people don't realize this, but there's so much help out there for small business owners.
Oh, there is, yeah.
But at the same for musicians, creatives, everything. Like you said, like that was an elective. But if you go and approach APRA or WAPA,
there's so many resources out there.
Yeah, so many resources.
I think you can't just expect that going into a music course or an arts degree is going to give you all the industry knowledge that you need. You learn by actually going out and doing these things. I'm surprised sometimes to hear of students who get into an arts degree course, and I mean, obviously you don't know what you enjoy until you do these things sometimes, or until you're a few years in, but don't do an arts degree if you don't want to go out and apply that to what you want to do, you know?
Well, that's it.
Don't spend 4 years or any time of your life doing something that you're not interested in.
Someone said to me once upon a time that we've only got 80 summers. So when you put it into like that perspective of we've only got 80 summers, are you not going to go?
Crazy.
Are you not going to go and see the beach? Are you not going to go do this? You're not going to do that. If you go and spend 4 summers doing a degree that you don't like, then did you waste that, or did you gain knowledge or education from that and apply that to whatever else?
You know, there are going to be parts of whatever you do that you aren't going to be interested in, and that are purely, you know, you utilize for knowledge and just boosting what you're interested in, you know. But you know, life is short. Do what you love, and don't hesitate. And if you don't know what you love, go out and live a life. Go out and travel and meet and talk to people and try things.
Do you mean to show you something really funny, right? So this is off topic, but it's sort of on topic, right?
Yeah.
And I just love talking about it because I only got it 2 weeks ago, but I got a new motorbike, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and so getting a new motorbike and riding down south and this and that and like all sorts of stuff. So I literally had an accident the other day. And the accident went along the lines of, I actually found a video that basically purely describes it. But we've only got 80 summers, right? So you got to live it up. You got to explore. You got to do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but don't cut those 80 summers short.
And so ready? Like, this is what happened.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But you can see that. So I basically did that with my cousin the other day. Like, so you can just see he loses traction.
What sort of injuries did you get from that?
So the difference between that crash and my crash was that bike went off to the side, right?
Oh, right.
And so I actually
forget
had
that
my
was not
head like
footage,
this, and I was like against some gravel, and the bike flung over and it smashed my helmet into the ground. So my cousin thought I died. My cousin thought I twisted my neck.
Alex.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I literally went bang like that.
This is not good.
No, I know, right? But would I go for another motorbike ride? Oh, I can't wait to get on the thing again. But it's...
Yeah, but don't forget, have you ever done like those risk matrices and it's like, you must record near
money
misses?
on safety equipment, it's ridiculous.
Good.
Yeah. If
Good.
I didn't have my knee braces, my elbow guards, and like my chest protector and spine protector on that day, I would have been stuffed. Like, that's the best way.
I feel like you're really going to start feeling it in the next 10 years or so.
Exactly right. But that's life, right? Unless you take the risk and then sometimes you fall over, what are you going to do?
That's true.
You get back up and you keep going.
I am a bit chicken to go on a motorbike, especially like dirt biking and things, but
it's scary. It's so much fun. Like, it's so much fun.
I was so scared of roller coasters.
Really?
As a kid.
Yeah, okay.
I think I've only been on a roller coaster twice or 3 times.
That's
but
great, yeah.
Schoolies. So being a Brisbane girl, I went to the Gold Coast schoolies after finishing high school.
Yeah.
And I just done my Whopper and Griffith Conservatorium auditions earlier that week, so I came in at like halfway through the week.
Yep.
And there was the big music festival with like Lime Cordial and things. I went on to like, I had a few drinks.
Yep.
And I went on to this thing like the chair drop, but it's like a row of chairs and it like drops and it kind of goes up.
Oh yeah. I
again.
think I've seen that. Yeah.
And oh my gosh, that stomach drop feeling, like I really hated that feeling, but I still went on it anyway because I was like, it's just a small drop.
And you
It just goes up and
drinking?
down.
Did you yak?
No. I actually had a great time.
Okay.
And I found that after that first drop, you didn't have that really yucky stomach feeling again. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, that's
And you just kind of
exactly
felt weightless, and it was lovely.
But
Did not yak.
Yeah, no, that's good. But that's
Vomit on the guy next to me. Nice to meet you.
But that's the thing about it, right? Whereas, like the saying is, unless you ask, unless you try, you don't know.
Yeah.
And as a musician, you have to ask. You have to try.
Yeah.
You have to pick up your instrument and go, oh, that song didn't sound right. Or like, have your down moments like where you're trying to do something and it's just not going together.
Yeah.
But you come back to it the day after and it's like, it goes together. You just got to play with it. And it's going to have fun.
You just have to try.
Yeah.
I think, especially when you're in such a safe, protected environment like Whopper, like the only people who are giving you feedback are your lecturers.
Yeah.
But you're not playing, or a crowd of mutual family friends, Whopper performances. Like going out to indie bar for a plug and play or a Monday Milk night at the Moon and you're playing to a room full of strangers, that's hugely daunting.
Yeah.
But also what I have found to be a really great point of success for meeting people and building your networks. And I find like the point that you want to be in, I think, was it Sir Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart maybe?
Patrick Stewart?
No, I think it was either one of those guys. I don't know why I've mixed them up with this quote. But someone said, one of them said that you want to be at that point of taking a risk where you feel like you're just touching the bottom of the pool, but the water's not above, your neck. You're at this point where you're starting to feel a little bit weightless, but you're still at that point of contact. You're still grounded. And I thought that was a really lovely way of viewing this. You're not above, you haven't bitten off more than you can chew. Yeah. But you're really chewing.
Yeah, but you're really chewing, but yeah.
You're getting through it. And I really like it. You got to take risks. Yep. And you're right, whether it's motorbike riding or expressing your art, it's the best. And headliners, I have found, I really felt like that. I was like, whoa, these ticket sales are so scary and there's so many people I have to pay. But they're the biggest nights. They're so much fun.
But you're so spot on. It's like, don't bite off more than you can chew, but sit there with your head out of water. So you're there. People know that you're there. They can see you. Yeah. But at the same time, you're not trying to be a tall poppy. And no. people see like tall poppies do pop up, and when they do pop up, people see them. And when people see people that are trying not to be authentic or trying to push others aside to be better than others, people see it and they don't like it.
Well, it's just,
music's all about authenticity and
it's not, it's so like against our culture to be prioritizing yourself above all others. And
yeah,
it's a horrible feeling to look back on if you've ever had a moment that you've suspected that you've done that. And I think music is such a collaborative thing that you share with people, so you have to be really conscious of how you're interacting with your band and your audience and the people you bring on board, or they bring you on board.
Like, music's been around for such a long time.
Yeah, serving the music and that's a cool graphic.
Yeah, it's a very cool graphic.
Yeah.
But it's just like, with music being around for such a long time, it's like, you know, everyone would have struggled with similar things that everyone goes through with tall poppy syndrome and people like trying to be. It goes so deep, and the reason why it goes so deep, because like it's something like that we can talk on the podcast a little bit about, but it's like with Western societies where everyone's just trying to be better than each other, materialism and consumerism and just trying capitalism and trying to get more Instagram likes, and it's really unfortunate, right? Because it's like, once upon a time, you know, that's why I pulled up Bob Dylan before. It's like he would. Oh, whoops! I just closed that tab of Bob Dylan.
Bobby,
but,
come back, Bobby.
You know, talking about busking and stuff like that, he would just, in the 60s and 70s, he would just rock up to bars and go play the piano.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I think the biggest thing I've learned in the last few years in my time in Perth is how important it is to build a community around what you do.
Yes.
Because you can't just stick this out and do it yourself.
Yes.
You can lock yourself in a practice room and become the best shredder of all time. But if you can't enjoy interacting with other people,
yes,
and if you can't connect and want to connect with other people, you're going to find you're not only going to feel very unfulfilled with what you do, but everyone around you is just not going to find a way to connect with you.
Yes, exactly.
And that's music. I sound like such a hippie.
No, you do not. No, it is, you're speaking truth.
Yeah.
Because
it's so important.
People go to Whopper because they want to be around musos and musicians and learn, educate.
But there was a time, I think there is a time where a lot of first year, I felt this way in my first year, in that you want to be the best and you want to get super successful and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then you learn to vibe with your blah, 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 blah. All unimportant.
I want a Mercedes Benz.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
I felt like the Cookie Monster then, actually. Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. More.
Sorry, I'm like mildly manic at times.
That's fair. It's all right.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
But it's really hot.
Sorry.
No. It's the sun. It's
in the garage.
The Earth's axis, whatever.
And where the moon is aligned.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
What was I saying again? Yes.
Yeah.
And then you realize after gigging with your classmates and then you do these visiting artist programs and then you do gigs, just the more life you live, you realize how boring it is to center everything around you. And how much more interesting it is to ask about other people.
Yeah.
And hear other people's music and participate in what they're doing and hearing other people's stories. Because gosh, it's so boring.
We were talking about this before, but this is the perfect time to segment into it, where it's like, you know, we were talking about this before we went live, but the idea of people that stick with one genre. People that don't ask questions, people that don't query, people that don't get interested or want to go out of their comfort zone.
People who aren't interested in getting feedback.
Exactly. Well. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've had like the occasional experience that has actually only happened once.
Yeah.
I was collaborating with some musicians, and I think it's appropriate that you establish that you're in a place that you can give feedback to other people's work as well. Yeah. But I feel like when you're in a band rehearsal, you feel like you're in a space that you can share that.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know. I
still feel like with any conversation, there needs to be like the opening, being like, instead of just being like, hey, could you fix that? Or like, maybe that string, maybe you're out of tune on this. Be like, you kind of be like, hey, bro, like, I just noticed, like, it's like,
tell me if I'm overstepping, but I just feel like we're not quite together.
Exactly. It's the art of conversation. And
Yeah,
it's like being
absolutely.
direct and being like polite.
Yeah, and not everyone does want feedback, and
Yeah.
that is also something that I've learned too. And I'm a student, and I've still got so much to learn, and I'm not necessarily the best person to be giving feedback on things, depending on the project. But overall, you just want to feel good with the people you collaborate with too.
Yeah, I agree.
And sometimes if you don't feel comfortable with the people you collaborate, you can't force that.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a natural occurrence.
Yeah.
So I did want to mention one of my favorite things I've experienced over here is collaborating with Gina Williams and Guy Gauss.
We were talking about her before.
Yeah. So they just the most incredible music duo I have ever encountered. And their band as well.
What is their band
Nick
called?
Abbey.
So we got Gina Williams here.
Gina Williams, Guy Gauss, Russell Holmes, Nick Abbey, Daniel Schlesinger.
Yeah.
So with a H after the G.
Oh.
So I met Guy and Gina last year in March at the Whopper Visiting Artist show that they were holding, and it was the best week of my life. And and there was just this feeling of we just really quickly clicked, and everything felt comfy, but we still were in a place that we could, we weren't so comfy that we couldn't contribute new ideas or try out new things. And I think as a student living away from home and not really having much of a support system over here, Guy and Gina really kind of stepped up in that regard and were such incredible mentors and continue to be such incredible mentors.
It's so important to have a mentor.
Yeah.
So important.
Mentorship in music has been so huge for me. I've had really great mentors across high school and university, and I'm so thankful for people who have chipped in extra time to show me things and help me along the way, because it's very up and down, obviously with anything in life. And Guy and Gina were just are the best. And Guy sadly passed away, which is why I find myself occasionally getting stuck on that tense.
Yeah.
And
it'd be hard. It would be hard.
It was really difficult to have found and encountered such wonderful mentors to lose one of them so quickly. But I also know that Guy's teachings and influence will remain a part of what I do and a massive part of what Gina does as she continues forward. And he's just had a massive impact on so many people. And it's been really cool to be a very small part of that experience and to learn from them. And I would say I've learned maybe the most I ever have learned from those two. It's so cool the amount of time,
knowledge
that they are willing to share with people.
Donate,
so
it's so important though, isn't it? Because that's where it's sharing the love, it's sharing the care, it's being like, wow, this girl is so interested.
That was the magic of
take
music.
her under our wing.
Yeah, this has been the most magical part of music, is that moment that you share with people.
Yeah.
Whether you're chatting to people about advice and you're just sharing knowledge with them, or
just having
people
a conversation
are engaging
or anything,
in their gigs,
or telling a story, or
it's just a magical thing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful to be a part of music and to have that in my life, and it's been the best. Yeah,
that's incredible. That's so good to hear. So where do you see yourself going? Where do you want to go? What is your goals and aspirations?
Well, I don't want to break the hearts of my Perth friends, but I am moving to Melbourne.
You're going to move to Melbourne,
sadly.
really? Yeah.
So I didn't grow up in Perth, and I've been in that position of, you leave home and then your friends grow up and they're in uni, and so I don't have a massive following in Brisbane. I would say I definitely have more of a following and a support system around my music in Perth now.
Yep.
But Melbourne is somewhere that I feel that I can grow quickly as an artist, because I do have family there and I already have connections in Melbourne.
Yep.
Pardon me, it's a little bit closer to home as well. Melbourne's perfect. It's the meeting place between Brisbane and Perth for me. So
that's actually
flight's just a little bit cheaper. And but I will be back in Perth multiple times a year, I'm sure, for some pretty solid stints.
Well, you've got connections. You can do Australian tours. There you go.
I would
Because all
very
you got to
much
do
love
is
to
hit
that.
WA and play Sydney or
I will
Brisbane.
never skip over Perth.
Yeah.
I
no.
will never skip over Perth.
It's just so funny, right? Because look at it. Look at us. Here's Perth.
Oh, we love Perth.
And then
Perth is just, you know,
Brisbane, there's Townsville. Brisbane's over here.
would never have thought, you know, as someone who grew up in Brisbane and you're watching the Weather Channel in the mornings and it zooms over to Perth and you're like, oh, there's Perth, you know, just a city on the other side of Australia. You don't think much of it
Yeah.
when you live so far away from a city. But when you've grown, like the last 4 years have been the best 4 years of my life, and I hugely attribute.
But you're
that to the people
young.
here.
That's the thing about it. You're young and you've been able to travel and live here for 4 years. You know what Perth's like now. If you
Yeah.
ever want to come back,
We
you know
love
it.
Perth.
That's it,
I
right?
love Perth. The weather here is so good. The beaches are so good.
Yeah.
People are very down to earth and just easy to get along with. And,
Yep. And then Melbourne, it's cold, but it's nice though.
and people are like really
Oh, we.
dressed up.
Yeah.
Can't just rock around in my flip flops,
No.
with thongs and swimmers and.
No. No,
Damn.
not in Melbourne.
I love how similar Perth is to Brisbane in that regard.
Mhm.
You know, like, and not to say Perth is Brisbane by any means. They are very
No.
different from each other.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think anyone from either of those cities would be very cranky if you said, "Oh, you guys kind of remind me of Brisbane or Perth." They'd lose their minds. No, it's a very similar vibe between Brisbane and Perth. It's similar weather, but Perth's a bit more dry, and I think similar attitudes. People don't really care what other people think, and they're just keen to rock around in whatever they want to wear.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a bad thing.
It depends where you are, I guess. Yeah. What you're doing, like,
Yeah.
what time of the night it is. Like, I don't
Thongs
know.
all day.
Thongs all day, every day. Swimmers all day. Go out in speedos. 1 a.m. 1 up.
Yep.
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 No, that's amazing.
So
though.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited for Melbourne. Melbourne's really cool, and I think something that I've just started doing in Perth is like collaborating across theatre and dance communities. So I wrote some music for my friend Rebecca Thomas for her fringe show Grass with a capital G. I've done some film work with an amazing local composer, Tim Count,
Yeah.
and he's won like Composer of the Year multiple times.
Is
in
this
a row.
Rebecca here?
Oh, no.
No, that's American filmmaker.
I would type Beck Thomas dance, maybe? Dance, contemporary dance or something.
Dance
not
Studios.
really.
No.
If you type Grass with the capital, oh, there we go, Back to the Future. That's her.
Aha.
Yeah, Grass with capital G. Beck has such a beautiful creative spirit, and is working on some really cool projects that I'm collaborating with her on for her music. So definitely stay tuned with her works. She's so cool. And I have really enjoyed collaborating with dancers and people outside of music for music related things, because it adds another layer to the storytelling. So seeing someone choreograph a dance, or using your music to create a feeling in a scene, or that is so cool to me. To have that visual element on top of your music is so cool.
Yeah.
I love like projections, like Billie Eilish or artists using visuals to really enhance their live set, or Gorillaz using visuals and characterizations to add another layer of storytelling to their music.
That's it. Animation, everything.
So I'm really keen. It's something that I hope to integrate a little bit into my end of year recital at Whopper, because it's been a part of what I've done over here and something that I've immensely enjoyed. And Beck is so cool.
Yeah. It's very interesting stuff, but it's dance though. It's interpretive. It's that's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, Beck has such a cool vibe of movement and just, yeah, like really authentic. One of the loveliest people I know.
Lots of balance.
I would fall on my face if I
I
tried to
would
do what
fall
she's
over
doing.
as well. Wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff that she's doing.
Yeah. And also, having dance friends, really handy to call up on if you're doing a music video or
Yeah,
something along
100%.
those lines.
Have you considered doing any music videos or anything like that at all?
So I am working on something at the moment.
Oh.
with the WA Screen Academy students, actually.
Wow. Okay.
I happened to run into these students at the student kitchen at the new campus, which is one of the best things I've experienced at the new campus, this collaboration that's really arising.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, we've got a this assignment where we need to shoot a music video for a music artist. I said, well,
by the way, I make
funny you mentioned that, actually.
I do music. Yeah.
I do music. So we are organising something for my single Liar. So stay tuned for that, because it is a big production.
I think I actually pulled up. No, so this is too far.
Liar, pants on fire.
So after Just Fine, and then it was
Selling Out after
Selling
that,
Out.
and then Liar. So Liar was a huge step for me in finding my sound. So I had been wanting, and continue to want, to explore like pop and electronic music. It's always been something that has caught my ear, and something that I've always naturally gravitated towards in terms of my arranging and my just the way I write. I feel like writing a pop song comes freakishly easily to me, or not necessarily easily, but it's just always in my mind. Like I try and go to sleep at night and I'm like, something cheesy lyrics, something
cheesy.
I'm like, I have to voice memo this.
Just go listen to some Katy Perry for a little bit and get some inspiration.
Katy Perry's gone too far for me.
Yeah,
Too
no,
cheesy.
yeah.
But artists that I'm really loving, Maggie Rogers. It's a really cool blend of indie pop, electronic, folk. Like, she has merged such interesting sounds together. So folk and electronic music, produces all of her own music. There's a very famous video of her with Pharrell Williams at NYU.
Really?
As she's playing her music assignment to him, which is her song Alaska.
Yeah. Wow.
Which is such a gorgeous song. And yeah, listen to Maggie Rogers, folks, because she is life-changing. She is so cool. And I would say she's my biggest inspiration.
Really?
She and who else? Billie Eilish as well. Know a lot of people know Billie more lately, especially with touring and things. But Maggie's really cool. She's said in a radio interview, she's at a point where she can sell out Madison Square Garden but still walk down the street and not get sold by people.
Heckled, yeah.
And I think that's kind of the goal. Like, the dream for me is not to get swamped by paparazzi, but to be so comfortably established with my audience that I can really solidly support myself financially, but still live my life.
Yeah, still have the privacy of your own home.
Yeah.
But then, so it was funny. Russell.
You guys do not want to see me when I shower.
Is that right?
I'm just like.
Apparently, right. So Russell Crowe, he actually has his own property in Australia, right? And this property is a massive, massive farm stock range.
Wow.
But it's in the middle of nowhere. So what he'd do is he'll helicopter in with his family.
Wow.
But with helicoptering in or driving in or whatever he chooses, right? It's that he has this whole entire farm that it's just him.
That sounds great.
So when he's not working on movies, he's at the farm using his hands, being constructive, doing this, fixing that. The cattle need water. The sheep need this. We got to defleece them and deflay them or whatever.
Wow.
You know, and he does that as his escape in a way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's not because, I mean, with someone like Russell Crowe, you wouldn't be able to walk down the main street, right?
No.
Because you'd get recognised. But there is that level of balance where you still get that privacy almost.
Yeah.
You still find things that you love, like, and you enjoy.
I would love to live at the beach.
At the beach, yeah.
I'm not sure I'd do a Chris Hemsworth and have a mega mansion or anything.
But
I have a really nice house.
Yeah.
And I do like yoga and I drink smoothies and then I like make homemade pasta and
Yep.
oh my gosh. Oh, I want money so much. I'd be so good at being rich, I promise.
Whoa, 50 million plus for Chris Hemsworth's
Yeah,
house.
I'm not sure I could like manage something that large. I feel like if I had a house that big, that would be my cattle ranch. I'd be just cleaning it all the time.
Yeah, but that's the other bit as well. The bigger the house you have, the more cleaning you have to do.
Yeah.
If you have a house like this big,
I wouldn't mind staying in a house like that. Don't get me wrong. That is beautiful. Like, it is
You get bored of it after day one. You keep you just explore the whole place.
A house is a house.
Yeah, and you go and sit out here, and then you'd be like, all right, what do we do now?
What do we do now?
Watch the sunset. Okay. What should we do now? Get yourself another drink.
I just do so much yoga. So much yoga.
Out there.
I'd have like freshly squeezed juices and I'd meditate. And I'd probably learn how to surf.
Wow, look at that. So it's in Byron Bay as well.
Yeah.
But see, that's it. So it's his own private little yeah. But that's what a lot of people do.
Privacy is so important, I think, regardless of what sort of career you have. Somewhere that you can really relax and call your home is so important.
Yeah,
I was chatting to Beck about that this week, actually. Because I live in this whopper student house, there's a lot of people coming and going, and there's a lot of things happening all the time. Yeah. And sometimes I find it really hard to unwind and just truly relax and not think about anything.
That's where I'll be honest, like living in a share house is important for social, because when you live by yourself, you're just by yourself. You go home, you finish work, you're by yourself. If you don't have an animal or anything like that, or a pet, it makes it even more lonely and isolated. Yeah. But for someone like me, it's like I love living in a share house.
Share house is
having
awesome.
my own space.
Yeah.
So it's like with you, it's like being able to have time to unwind. Yeah. Nothing sucks more than like last night. I finished at midnight. And I get home at 1 a.m. Don't sleep until 3:30. Yeah. But imagine if I came home and there's people over, and then you're just like, oh, I just need to be left alone. I don't want to talk to people. But you gotta have space. You gotta. So how many people are in that house? Like 6?
6.
Yes.
Including me.
Yeah. That's a lot of people. And 2 bathrooms.
2 bathrooms, 2 living rooms.
2, yeah, that's right.
And a nice outdoor area. Yeah. So it's all quite spread out. I would just say that
there's always something going on.
I'm in my 4th year. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah. But I've really enjoyed my roommates. They are such wonderful people, and I find it's so refreshing to talk about what other people are doing in other areas, of course. Yeah. Acting, performance making.
Yep, whichever industry they're in,
And we have this awesome rite of passage, which I encourage people in Perth to do. So there is a massive Bhutanese community in Perth. So many people from Bhutan. I know this feels like a massive subject change, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
There's a really cool Bhutanese restaurant right near where we live. And whenever we have new roommates or we're saying goodbye to someone, we go to this restaurant and we order the emadachi, which is a meal consisting of chilies, onions, and cheese. And it's one of the spiciest. The drak. Oh my gosh, let me get to the drak. Okay. So the emadachi, we ask the kitchen to make the spiciest emadachi they can possibly make. And we have nice things accompanied with that, like a potato curry and bread and etc. And we order a wide variety from the menu. And they have this beverage called drak beer, which is like 7 standards or something ridiculous.
What?
Oh, no, not 7. How many standards is in one?
Like 3 or 4 or something?
Yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, so it's like
Take back
soju almost.
Yes, it's like 3 or 4 standards. But when you drink this beer, it doesn't taste like that at all. It's light. It's like sparkling water and beer, but in a nice way. It's beautiful. And I have never felt so elated after having this beer. This beverage is like fairy magic. It's just incredible.
You just have one and then you're like, wow, I'm really drunk.
No, you don't feel drunk either.
Yeah, okay.
You just feel really happy. And they're one of the happiest countries in the world, and I know why, because of this drak.
Because of the
it's
alcohol.
so cool. And drak actually means dragon. So the king of Bhutan, I think is like the drak king. He's like the dragon king. It is so cool. Like I'm very inspired to go to Bhutan now. The food is excellent. The people are so nice.
Yeah, I've never tried Bhutanese music.
Drak is so cool. Everyone, you have to go to your local Bhutanese restaurant because you will love it.
It's so crazy. They've traveled from here all the way down here.
A few people from Bhutan have mentioned to me that a lot of their government officials and things have studied in Australia.
That would make sense, yeah. We have a very high level of education.
Our education facilities and university. not facilities, just our university programs.
Yeah, that's it.
Just chucking in words for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But,
All right, well, let's listen because we're running out of time. But
oh yeah.
let's listen to this.
Let's
Let's
talk about the
dive
Dragon King.
So this is Liar.
This is my song Lyle. Baden Rouse, legend.
You kept a secret, kept me in the dark. Were you gonna leave it? Were you gonna leave? Could you believe you can go on living, thinking one thing, I can't keep quiet forever. Make me wait to lose you altogether.
It's pretty cool though.
Hold me back and tell me I should stay. I know you're lying anyway. Lie, what made you a liar? If I had a flat tire and you
Cruise ships.
Yeah.
Cruise ships, pay for my music, please. It really, this song to me really feels like a nighttime drive through the city. Like the lights just blowing past the window and
Very cool, huh? Very cool music. So, how long did it take you to make this track?
really quickly actually.
Yeah?
I wrote the song in maybe 15 to 30 minutes. It came out really quickly because I was just really feeling it when you're in that writing mode, and everything felt super hooky and clean and easy, and I could hear the synth part really quickly. I just sat down at the piano, and that's once I had that part, the rest of the song fell in so quickly, came together so quickly. And then I did a demo with one of my music teachers at WAPA as part of my principal studies lessons, and then sent it to my producer friend Baden, got his thoughts, and he said he'd be really keen to work on it, and it just worked so well. This is the song I'm most proud of because of the world building around it, the sound and the aesthetics, and the song just works so beautifully together.
It's incredible,
It's
yeah.
so deliberate. And I felt like I was
really
really
nice.
finding my sound with it too.
That's actually really nice. You've got such a good sound. And so this made you made this in like 30 minutes. Like you just thought of the tune, the harmony, and you're like,
30 minutes, I had the whole song written. I had all my lyrics down. I had the chord progressions written.
Was
We
it a-
tweaked some of the timing in the bridge when I did my principal study lesson with my mentor with WAPA.
yeah, yep.
So we made the melody a little bit more anticipated, just so it packed a bit more of a punch and it was a bit more anthemic.
Yeah, okay.
Anthemic.
Anthemic.
Bit more of an anthem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
and then I got added to all these big Spotify playlists.
Really?
Fresh Finds Pop, Fresh Finds A New
Yeah,
Zealand.
make more stuff like this. That's incredible.
Because I started reaching 20,000 people a month for 3 months last year on Spotify. I had
Wow.
20,000 monthly listeners,
Wow.
which was nuts. And then I was speaking to people at WAMCon at the time that this was happening. I was like, this is freaking me out. Like, how do I maintain an audience like this? And I have maintained
Yeah.
some of that audience. Like,
yeah, like we
I'm
thought
at
it was
4,000
before.
monthly listeners, and I released another song after Liar called Too Far. And Lie is still my favourite song for me, but Too Far was really fun to record and write as well.
Too far.
So Too Far, yeah. That's me on top of a Perth car park, as you can see.
Yeah, very
Jenna
nice.
Elson, she's been my photographer for my last 2 songs. She is an amazing photographer. So if you're a musician and you're looking for someone to shoot your press shots or any sort of creative project, she's awesome. I love working with her.
So what is the story for Too Far?
Too Far is about when you're friends with someone and the lines get a little bit blurry and you feel like you have both overstepped and things.
What, like as a romance or?
Well, yeah, there's like a romantic element coming in. I don't know if it's romance or it just feels really charged and you're entering this grey space that you don't really want to be in.
But then the other person is is actually like in that space then?
I think there's like, this song is about a miscommunication, I guess, because it feels like you're both moving forward, but you really don't want to, you know, like, and this is like the point where you're like, we're going too far. I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to.
And then so you call it quits
I
with
just
the
want us to be
friendship.
friends.
Yeah, I just
want to be friends, but then they don't necessarily want that either. Like,
yeah, and then they want it to be something.
it's something that you just feel like you initially thought was like a heart-to-heart moment or a friendship, and things just feel like they're crossing over too quickly because maybe you're spending too much time with them, or maybe you're like in just really like charged one-on-one situations, like sitting together in a car park at night and just chatting, which is so easy to do after a night out with your friends, you know. And I feel like some people, and me as well, I've had moments where, you know, you're talking to someone and it just feels like you just go on and on and on and on, and then you're like, are we still friends after we just spoke for like 4 hours about some of the deepest things that have ever happened to us?
Or it just makes you better friends, right?
Well, that's what I typically assume, but that's not always the case.
But then they're like, oh, but I love you. You're like,
We
haven't
went
even
too
kissed
far.
yet." Yeah.
And so this song is about just people crossing boundaries and or not having those boundaries set so clearly, and the consequences of that, and some of the implications of it. Yeah, so it's a really tricky one, and I've had like quite a few instances of that, and starting to wonder if I'm the common denominator there, but I do feel like I'm quite a clear communicator usually, so I don't know. I think it's a maturity and a life experience thing, but that's how I wrote the song.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation because like a lot of girls feel like they don't communicate enough. A lot of girls do.
No, I have to say I'm pretty good at comms, so it's all their fault.
Hey, we're just mates, and that's all it is.
Oh, everyone makes mistakes, and I make mistakes too. Like, whilst I am a good communicator, maybe I haven't always been explicit conveying that boundary.
Yeah, but
So, I don't know.
that's just the art of conversation, and it just depends on the situation of where you're in, what you're doing, what's happening, and who, what, when, where, why, how, and who's drunk
what,
and who's
where,
sober.
why,
Yeah,
and how.
what's going on? Exactly.
Wait, have you ever seen Spy Kids? You know that song?
Spy Kids.
Who, what, where,
No, I can't remember Spy Kids.
and how.
So long ago. I remember
It's like
Shark
the
Boy
song.
Lava Girl. But
I love Shark Boy Lava Girl. This is the
Spy
suspense for our last song, everyone. That's this is deliberate.
Yeah, this came out 2001.
Loves that movie.
Yeah, what a time. I remember when this came out.
Yeah.
What a different world.
I really was obsessed
25
with
years
like
ago.
wanting to be a secret agent when I was a kid. I was like, I'm gonna wear all
the
black and I'm
thumbs.
gonna be so cool. I mean, I do have like the all black clothes sort of down pat at times with performing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Spy dude.
We're basically musicians and actors are basically secret agents when we're wearing our performing blacks.
Yeah.
We just lie to people and tell them stories.
All right, well, let's listen to this last track.
Too far.
All right, here we go.
Too far.
Turn away, go to sleep. You wanted to hold me, quiet.
good. It's pretty good.
I had to turn you away. I wish things were different if we were both the same. But I want to run away every time you call my name. It's the late nights, the car headlights, I broke it all again. I'm sorry that I lost you, that all of this just ends. Too if I know one thing, we went too far.
Wow. That's incredible. That's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful song. That's,
Yeah.
And so that only, how long did that take you? Not that long at all then. Like,
How did I write this song? I tried it out with my band at my single launch, and I actually ended up rewriting a lot of things. The chorus and the verses weren't really definitive.
mhm.
Like, I find one of my weaknesses that I'm trying to improve on as a lyricist is that making my sections quite like a little bit more definitive for my audience, because I feel like sometimes my verses and my choruses transitioning between the two of those sections can be a little bit blurry.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
but I have found like recently I've been writing some pretty solid choruses, etc., etc. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, so when I yawn, I get watery eyes.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
like
crying. I'm not
I
crying.
was gonna say, I was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I was like, my song wasn't that good,
No,
dude.
no. It sucks because it's literally like whenever I'm tired and like say if I go out and about, it's just I get watery
You need to
eyes.
get into acting. This is what
Yeah, that's it. I just
universe is
cry on the
telling
spot.
You
Bang.
can cry on cue.
Yeah.
And that kid in Home Alone, you can just be like, oh,
It was amazing. But
my
no,
mommy
it
forgot me.
was a really good song though. It was a really beautiful song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked. I've been so lucky to work with Baden because I really enjoyed collaborating with him on songs, and I just feel super inspired, especially because I have an audience, a monthly audience who are tuning into my music, and I've had some lovely messages from people all over the world, from Japan and Spain and Portugal, and
Really.
yeah, it's been awesome, and super encouraging, and it feels, I don't know, I'm so privileged to share my music with people and to hear their experiences and what they think.
It's not even that. It's in 20 years, 30 years. You can bring this back up and you'd be like, oh, I remember.
Hey
that.
kids.
I remember this. Hey kids. Hey son. Hey daughter. You're gonna listen to mum's voice, and they will probably hear it and be like, "Wow." They will.
Plays there in the room.
Those tracks. Yeah. Wow.
Pretty terrible.
So,
No, I'm really inspired, I think, this year to really flesh out my creativity and my storytelling, and to give myself more tools, because I think sometimes you have to be careful when you're going into a pop music sort of sound that you're still being authentic to yourself,
yes.
and you're still writing something original.
You don't want to sell out.
You don't want to some sort of selling out. You don't want to just try and sound like a mainstream artist.
Yeah.
And I think that's something I'm very wary of doing, and I'm really passionate about songwriting, and
But
I'm a
those
multi-instrumentalist. I
songs-
play guitar and piano, and I want to use what I've been studying for the last 4 years well,
Yeah.
and
And
write
be
more
unique
interesting.
and just be yourself, your own authentic self.
Yeah, I don't
Instead
want
of
to
trying
try.
to sound like a Harry Styles or something.
I don't want
like
to try
that.
and sound like anyone else.
Yeah.
And I think
Or a Sabrina Carpenter.
that's actually, I think that's kind of a bit of a mindset that I had for the last single, and it backfired
Really?
somewhat, because I think that's, I don't know, I think it's still done quite well, and I like the song, but I think I'm close to this world building and this imagery and this sound that that can set you apart from other people, and that just takes time and workshopping and things, but I'm so close. I can feel it. I just need to bring in some more live instrumentalists and play around a bit more. And that's the reason why I really like artists like Maggie Rogers and Billie Eilish. They don't just stay in one lane.
Yeah.
And they've had such a multifaceted like upbringing and experience as musicians that they don't just stick to one genre. They have multiple, like they have so many different sounds and ideas to play with, and their storytelling's awesome because of
That's it. That's why that's why Billie Eilish is so popular. It's like
I
her
love
music is
Billie Eilish.
incredible. Yeah, it's
Such
authentic
good
as well.
music.
It's what she wants to make, who she is, and it's not like it might be a little bit influenced by big record labels and stuff, but at the same time, it's still her own authentic self. You know, like it's just, you know, it's silly because there's that blurred line like with Rihanna. And like Rihanna, you know, Umbrella's a great song, but when you put S&M on, and it's like, okay, so chains and whips excite me, right? And it's like, is that for the kids though? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know too much about like why Rihanna writes what she does.
Yeah.
But I think as long as we're having fun as well.
Exactly. It's
Like,
just fun music, yeah.
I mean, there's music. I mean, we were saying before how different types of music serve different purposes to people, but it serves different purposes to the artist as well.
Yep.
And sometimes we just want to write a banger that people want to dance to, and that's why I've sort of fallen into the pop music, because I love the energy behind it and the singability of it. But also there's music that you just want to explore sounds and world building and just playing with stuff, you know.
I agree.
I'm so
100%.
excited by it, and I've mentioned the jazz guys to you, but I've been so caught on to going out to see jazz gigs because they play such a wide variety of music. It's not just this idea of jazz is such a like a limiting like concept, because it's these musicians are playing with so much stuff that you would never realize.
Yeah.
And
That's it. Yeah.
I love it. It's so much fun. And the vibes are really fun too.
That's it. Well, we're running out of time. We basically run out of time. We've been going for an hour.
Oh my God.
We've been going for an hour and a half. So
Oh.
doesn't feel like it though, does it? Just chatting and chatting. We're just like scraping the surface, basically.
Gosh, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm such a bore now.
Are you
Just
kidding me?
been chatting
No.
forever.
It's really good content. You got beautiful music. You know exactly what you're doing, and like there's the stuff that you've traveled so far from Brisbane all the way over here. Wait, where did I put that tab?
It's like 3,500 kilometers,
Yeah, and then
roughly.
like, oh, where is it? I'm trying to pull up your Instagram page. I can't find it. But you've done so much, and you know you should, like, your parents should be very proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself as well, because like what you're doing, a lot of people only dream about.
I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to be able to do what I get to do, and you know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't feel how lucky and how grateful and how crazy it is that I get to do this for a living.
Yeah.
That
That's
doesn't
it.
slip me by.
And you literally, like, you're going to go and travel to Melbourne, and you're just like packing up and moving to Melbourne, but you've got base here, you've got a base in Brisbane. You're just like, you're becoming a little Australia-like in a way. You're going around Australia.
You got to appreciate your own country first.
Yes.
Before you...
That's
Oh
exactly-
dear. Okay,
That's a
this
good
poster
photo.
I put up everywhere around Whopper.
Really?
Oh my gosh. And like kids would just be like walking down the hallways and I'd just be like
What's up, everyone?
on the
This is
wall.
me.
Oh gosh. I mean, I was like, you gotta make him remember it.
But you should be proud of yourself for what you're doing. This is incredible.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's been so much fun chatting to you about it, and
Yeah,
know,
you're an
I,
amazing artist. Like, for what you've, for short little time, but a long time, like, you've managed to come a long way, and it's beautiful music. It's not,
thank you.
it's not Miley Cyrus. It's not this. It's not that. It's like, you know, you're blending the lines between, like, I would say, like, Florence and the Machine almost. Like, you know, just being like a beautiful spoken, like, really lyrical and groovy, but just like soulful music. Good for
Yeah.
the soul. So,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much.
Gotta
Really
keep doing what you're
appreciate it.
doing. Don't stop. Even if you move to Melbourne, just
Wouldn't
don't stop.
dream of it. No, I'm hoping. I'm really excited for life after uni, even though it's scary to not rock up to campus every day.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited to unleash everything I've ever wanted to do and spend every day doing that. You know.
So
It'll be great.
when are you moving? Out of curiosity.
So I'm moving next year,
Yep.
start of next year.
So you still get to come to the house party then.
I'm still going to be at the house party.
Hell yeah.
And
I wish you could
I
get
won't be holding any Fitzroy garage parties over there, but
No,
you
no.
know,
Yeah.
I'll be that's a bit of a meme for those who don't know.
Yeah, Fitzroy garage party. Okay.
There's a clip anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to live somewhere around Brunswick or anywhere really that's quite accessible to music venues, and I love the art galleries, and it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
I'm so
Melbourne's a beautiful
excited.
place.
Oh,
So nice. And like the
can't
piano
wait.
bars they have over there, and just the nightlife is incredible.
yeah.
Now, alcohol consumption is down, but in Melbourne, just going out to those bars and hospitality venues, it's just it's incredible.
I'll help them with those numbers.
That's it. Yeah, have a beer or
Oh.
here or there.
Sorry, that's very impulsive, everyone. I'm not a huge. I actually have to say I'm not a huge drinker.
Yeah.
I am like very cautious of my budget,
No, that's
So,
it. It's too expensive these
but I
days. Something
do
has
love
to
a
happen.
Negroni.
Yeah, a
A
Negroni.
Negroni is so yum. A friend of mine put me onto them, and I've been hooked
So,
ever since.
Negroni's your drink of choice, huh? So,
Negroni and tequila, like for spirits, I find that I don't get ill just thinking about tequila. But
this is
yeah,
my,
Melbourne's gonna be awesome.
yeah.
So I'm doing a heap of gigs here though, leading up to Melbourne. I'm doing like a really big gig a month, like a headliner or a lineup
Yeah,
a
okay.
month, and then doing a bunch of like smaller gigs in between to just fill it out and keep meeting people. And
Yep.
there's some really cool shows that are to be announced that will be announced soon. There's one in July that I'm very excited about as well, so stay tuned
Yep. Now,
for
very
that
exciting.
one.
Very exciting.
And I'm so privileged to play with the musicians I've met over here. I've loved playing with some of the musos I've met here, and they're really like-minded, and I feel so like supported, but in a place that I can really experiment and try things. And it's so good. I just can't wait. I'm exciting myself with the more I talk about
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
You're on the trajectory of going up and up and up, so it's exciting. So I can't wait to see what happens.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so much fun.
And then yeah, maybe before you go as well, I can try and squeeze you back in and come back on or something.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, talk about all the gigs you played throughout the year.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see how we go. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alex.
All right, so let's have a look at the calendar. I think next week, a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a long time, his name is Frengo. Yes, Frengo's coming on.
Oh.
So Frengo is European.
Mm-hmm.
He's a techno house artist.
Yeah.
He does yoga and therapeutic massage and stuff like
Whoa.
that. But he incorporates music into it with that. So I'm going to dive into that world
That's
of like
so
the
cool.
music behind massages and yoga and all sorts of cool stuff.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I could so go for a massage right now.
Is that right? Yeah. I know,
Yeah,
my
so good
back's
for your
busted
singing
up.
actually. Or
Yeah.
like neck and shoulder tension you can really build up when you get fatigued as a
Yeah.
vocalist. So
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
get a hit of those physiotherapists.
Yep. To be able to hit those notes.
Oh, woo! Yeah.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah. I need to hit up the massage place. Yep.
Yep.
Well.
Just not the one down the road. Don't go that one.
Oh.
That's a bad one.
Oh no.
All right. So we'll see you guys next week for another episode of the Infra-Red podcast. All right.
Oh gosh.
Thank you once again, and we'll see you soon. All right. Stay